A thread by Carlos Osuita. Let's talk about the sheer madness that is the Democratic Party. We need to credit President Trump for driving them into becoming kamikaze. Link in the thread. A carrier task force of the U.S. Navy destroys Japanese kamikazes. You know what the kamikaze did? Strengthened the resolve of the Allies to win. The tactic totally backfired. It made the Allies think this: these people are so insane that the only way to stop them is to hit them as hard as we can. Trump created exactly the same dynamic. We see that no matter what we do, we get violence. Therefore, we may as well go for it since they won't stop anyway. Like the Japanese, the Democrats are in no position to become kamikaze. Japanese aircraft had no armor and no self-sealing fuel tanks. Therefore, they were fragile. A single burst of fire turned them into fireballs. A kamikaze needs to be heavily armored in order to get to the target. The Allies also had a secret weapon: the proximity fuse. Each anti-aircraft round had a tiny radar transmitter receiver in it. The radar detected the aircraft and detonated the round near it. The round exploded into razor-sharp fragments, so proximity fuses allowed anti-aircraft gunners to aim in the general vicinity of the aircraft and bring it down. They didn't have to hit it directly or estimate the height and set timed fuses. The Democrats have become an astonishing self-parody. Jerry Nadler's feet are totally numb from diabetes. This public appearance is utterly grotesque, particularly since they are the party of lawlessness. Nadler is wearing special shoes with heel extensions. This is to keep him from falling over backward. A lifetime of gluttony has finally caught up with him. This always happens in Soviet-style politburos. They refuse to leave power even when they're deathly ill. And Biden may be laying the groundwork for canceling the debates. From Breitbart: Joe Biden off campaign trail for 9th day in September. Trump is doing 2 peaceful protests today while Biden went home and climbed into bed at 9 a.m. But Biden mocked Trump with the lie that Trump couldn't walk down a ramp at an appearance. The Democrats are playing to Twitter users. Guess what Trump did last year? First time in American history this happened. From WashingtonTimes.com. Donald Trump hosts Amish in historic Oval Office visit. Amish people are attending Trump peaceful protests, and this is the first time this ever happened in this area. They were heavily guarded. Link in the thread. YouTube video epic. Amish Trump supporters hold cow, horse, wagon, and something else. Click it in the description. Guess why they're coming out and voting? To stop the riots. They say only Trump can restore order, fix the economy, and bring back tourism. And they're absolutely right. I missed this ad when it came out, entitled "Inspired by Actual Events." YouTube, link in the thread. Text Trump to 88022. What you're seeing is what's happening. There's no secret plan. Biden is the plan. And the feds infiltrated the state voting apparatuses long ago. Justice.gov, revised statement of U.S. attorney freed on inquiry into reports of, etc. Link in the thread. U.S. attorneys have informants in all state voting apparatuses. This is the problem with people listening to panic mongers and not knowing how anything works. The Democrats do not have superpowers. They don't even have regular powers. They can't think. When your tactics alienate every single sane person in the country, how can you win? You folks out there can continue being afraid, or you can grow a pair. The demon makes the most commotion before it's driven out, and it will be driven out.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.